What is up, everybody? It is PhooeenixX here, and welcome back to another episode here on the ButtonMashers SMP. How are you guys doing? I hope you're all doing good. Now it's been some time since the last episode, and yeah, as always, I've obviously done something on the server. First of all, there's very little amounts of torches. Pretty much no torches. Well, no, yeah, there's bunch of torches, but I've started hitting the light. I don't want any torches in my base at all, so I've started hitting lights in the cave here, and this area here is spawn proof, like light wise. Added one here, added one down there. We've added over here. I haven't added anything down there, but that will come later. But this section here, lighted up here, no torches besides that one, but I have to keep that one because I'm gonna make something special over here, or not special, but yeah, there will be a hidden light here. But as you can see, hidden light over here, hidden light over here, torches here, but there's torches wherever I have a farm, pretty much. So yeah, the rooms that have farms or whatever in them, they still have torches, but that will be fixed later on. We're gonna pass by this thing here, still got torches over here, will be fixed. No torches in this section here, and then we have torches up over here. And as I said, this is something that will be fixed later on. But it's getting to the point where I'm trying to figure out what else I want in my base, and I came to the conclusion that it's pretty much nothing besides one thing that I probably never gonna use, or well, I won't be really using it, and it's a farm that is very nice. It's not the netherwart farm, because I have that. It's a farm that you get snow from. And obviously what I'm talking about is a snow farm. And here it is, in its glory. And let's see. Like I said, in its glory, we have a snow farm over here. And of course, I actually did record the, I would say 80% of the building progress or process I did record. So I will make a time-lapse over there, over that. Or off that, I mean, and I will talk during that a little bit, talk about the server, talk about the projects, what do I have planned, you know, moving forward on the server. But here you can see it, and what's special about this is that this is, I can't link a tutorial for this, because there is no tutorial for this. It's not my design, but it is in fact Tomby's design. And if you're looking, you can see that, okay, yeah, this is not his design, you know, yada yada. It got some other whatever mechanics in it that is very similar to other farms, so it cannot be his farm. And here's the thing, what do you expect? It's Minecraft. Come on, it's been here for since what, 2012, probably earlier than that, but I mean, come on. But the concept here is that this is a way of his design, where we implemented some other futures from other snow farms. We have the Ilmando item distribution system there. We have storage here. So like, but in theory, this is his design, and I do like it. So what I did is that I got the world download from him. Huge thanks to Tomby for letting me use this, and I basically recreated it. And he had to come along or he did came along and looked at it when I was offline. He did saw some mistakes I did with the repeaters and such, so he helped me out with that. But in theory, I just took screenshots and replicated this farm, and it works absolutely amazing. We can maybe take a look over here. Yeah, yeah, it's working very fine. And yeah, so what's left now is that I want to show you the building process of this thing. And while you guys are looking or listening or whatever, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the server, some upcoming things, or what I'm planning for the rest of this season. Because some things are happening. So let me end this clip here, and I will see you when I start working on this farm, and you will see how it looked when I first started this. So I see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so welcome to the time lapse. Now what you're seeing here is me blowing up the area so that I can fit a farm. And what you may be able to see is that I think I went a little bit overboard with the with the area I removed. And we're gonna fast forward here a little bit. You can see it's we're speeding this process up a little bit because otherwise the video will be way too long, and I don't want the video to be way too long. So yeah, but you can see it's I'm placing down quite a bit of TNT and blowing this up. And yeah, so in this video here, obviously I want to show you the process of me building a snow farm, but I also want to talk about the future for the server itself, or for the plans. What plans do I have for the rest of this season? You know, what is there anything else I'm gonna do? What's going on? All right, so 7 months ago, this server started. 7 months of ButtonMashers. And so you know, this ButtonMashers used to be Aftershock SMP. For those who didn't know, a lot of you probably didn't know that we actually changed the name of our SMP. Either way, 7 months ago, I did my first ever live stream on here, and the first thing I did was that I started with my base. I remember quite frequently that Deathstretch said, "Yo, Phoenix, do you want a witch hut? There's one pretty close to spawn." And I was like, "Oh yes, I'm getting over there." So I got over there, and I went to town. I've had already done a lot of work when I did my first live stream. So I would say that probably almost 8 months the server has been up. Either way, at this current time, that is though. But either way, my plans for this season was, obviously I wanted a witch hut, but I still was unsure how is my base gonna look? What do I want in my base? And you know, it was very difficult. I was thinking about it for a long time, but then I came up with this idea of building in a cave. Now, when I started building in this cave, at first, since I built the witch farm, I was like, okay, yeah, well, I could be in this cave. That would work out for me pretty well. And then, you know, when I got into this cave, it did not look anywhere close to how it's looking right now. And I cannot believe how far I got while working on the cave and the process of it, and everything I got in it. It's actually pretty mind-blowing to me, to be honest. But I'm super happy with the results of the build. So obviously, yeah, it turned out to be a cave base, but not just a cave. Oh, sorry for that. But not just a cave base. It turned out more than that. I added some additional things. See, this season has been the season of dating for me, and not with TNT, well, a little bit with TNT, but just in general, I don't know what happened, but I started dating a lot. So we obviously slime farm, huge area to dig out, and did about 50% of that, or even like 70% of that I did without haste to beacon, a little bit of TNT, but you know, it's and obviously the slime farm now is looking epic, and then we had some other things, you know. I obviously wanted iron golem farms, and after the huge project on NSG where I built 12 iron golem farms, all these normal like Darkham, or some people say it's JL's sign. I think, you know, where in general it's JL's, either with, never mind. I built 12 of those on NSG. Now that took up a good month or so. So I didn't want to go that big, and I couldn't because I messed up in the beginning where I put all the villagers. I created a village a little bit too close to the Iron Golem farms. So we had 5 Iron Golem farms, and I feel like that was actually good enough for me. So like I said, we had the slime farm, which took some good amount of time, the witch farm, which I actually for once completed, and then I had the idea of having 5 Iron Golem farms. So I started with the Iron Golem farms, I built the first one, got all the villagers. Was a fun process, and then, you know, I had the first one, and it was, you know, very nice. Now, one sad thing, let's just jump to another thing here now. One sad thing was the AFT fishing, which was something that I was pretty excited about to do, which turned out to be very horrible, due to the MCO whatever, the mod that gives you leather armor instead of boots when you fish. So yeah, that wasn't too fun. Now let's jump away from that now and talk a little bit more what happened when I started doing underground. So if I'm not mistaken, the second thing I started, or the second thing I wanted to do was have a storage system, and this is where my farm, or no, my base really started taking shape. So the storage system in itself was one of the more painful projects, because I had so much fails and such in it. Now either way, then when I was done with that storage system, I I started making the cave look more natural, and I cannot believe how good I managed to do it. I'm not saying, like, I'm not brag about it. I think I did a terrific job, and I'm so proud about it, because, you know, it just the entrance. I would say, listen to this, the favorite part about this base style is the entrance to the storage system. I mean, it is absolutely magnificent. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I nailed that part. So the storage system was built. I probably used it maybe 15-20 times, mainly because it was so laggy and noisy. Pretty much I had to do AFK when I was using it. And then things progressed to other stuff, and I'm probably jumping it here. We had a slime farm, but then another part that was to the natural part of my base was the furnace array. And I know it's, you know, I'm jumping a little bit here, but the furnace array, also another thing that really made me happy. So, yeah, the furnace array, you know, again, designed by Ilmando. I think, if not all the farms I have in my base is, you know, it's Ilmando based. You know, this is the Ilmando base. Pretty much like 80% of all the farms I have in my base is from Ilmando or Dark Camp, to be honest here. But yeah, it's I love the furnace array, and actually I think that was one of the projects that I had least problems with after I built it. So, you know, that was also another amazing project, and you guys really seem to like it as well. And so now there, you know, I can go through this and say this was also, and then I built that, and then this happened, and a lot of then and this and. But let's talk about the server now that I actually said in the beginning of the episode here. So, yeah, this server now has been up for around 8 months, and we're coming to an end. We're talking about a reset. We just don't know when we should reset, and there's so much stuff that I've done on this server. Wither Skull Farm, my base, shops at spawn, you know, helping other people. You know, it's been a lot of fun, I must say. But the server is coming to an end. A lot of people have stopped playing because, you know, we're talking about a reset, and then people lose inspiration and this and that. And I've started feeling that, you know, there's no point of me playing anymore, because, you know, I've done everything I want in my base. So here's what's gonna happen now. You're gonna see a few more videos on my channel from this server, but then we are gonna take a pause from this series, and I have a few new series coming up The thing is, since I do are switched with time, I'm gonna turn these upcoming series into live stream series, live episodes, because I feel like that is a lot more fun for me to do. So that's what's gonna happen. Just then, I also, if I do it live, I have more time. I can talk to you guys, and I enjoy streaming a little bit more because I interact a lot more with you guys, the viewers, and it's just more fun. And I also have time. I can actually hop on and stream for an hour during the day, and then I don't have to spend another, 6 hours working on a video. And I'm talking like editing and then rendering. I don't have to do that. The video is uploaded right a few minutes after I ended the stream, and I do enjoy streaming a lot more. So don't get me wrong, I love editing videos and getting better at it. But for this sort of Minecraft series, I've started liking the streaming a little bit more, at least for these series that I started now. But for this ButtonMashers SMP, this series will be both recording and streaming. We're talking both episodes and streaming, because I don't know, it's fun, and I do want to have a couple of series that I actually do record as well. So yeah. So as I said, a couple of more episodes will come up from this, but it's mainly gonna be stuff I already done, and then I have a very special video, one final video from this SMP that I hope you guys are gonna enjoy, because I'm very excited to record it, and yeah. But either way, guys, that's gonna be it. Now you've seen me building this, and at this point we are at the point where I showed you at the beginning. We have the storage and such. So that's gonna do it for this video. It was very long. I've done a lot of talking now. My throat is getting a little bit sore. But I hope you enjoyed this, and as I said, guys, don't be too sad now, because as I said, I have at least 3 more videos that will come out, and hopefully as soon as possible. But that's been it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave it a like. If we could get 5 likes on this video, that would be absolutely amazing. And until the next time, have a wonderful day, and bye bye. I'll see you in the next episode.